Hi everyone, just a quick piece of feedback as we move from assessment 3 through to assessment 4, the resolution phase. It's important to remember we are now at the room scale of our design, and at this scale it's really important to address the way in which people engage with the programs of these spaces, as well as addressing how people interact with each other. So, as an example, if we are designing an exhibition space, we need to be explicit as to what this means. So, we need to address things like how the work is being exhibited, how are people viewing the exhibitions, and what joinery components are facilitating the exhibition of the work itself. So, at a superficial level, we can say that my design has walls and plinths, but what we're really interested in is what is the detail in relation to the human scale. And how does this inform the way we interact with these programs? The second item to address is really the way people interact with each other. And in this, we need to identify how the interior interventions are facilitating this. So, again, as an example, if the space is about creating equity and fostering community ties, how is the joinery furniture and the interior spatial volume doing this? Is it in the shape and material? Is it in the form making? Or is it about the way it forces intimate adjacencies in the way things are laid out and configured in the space itself? So, having said this, it's sort of saying an open space alone doesn't equal community. An open space with a detailed design overlay that curates proximity of people both physically and psychologically is what equals community. So we really need to start honing in the detail of what makes these spaces what they are. And why this is important is because it'll inform how we approach the design detail, because we don't want to be designing just for the sake of aesthetic. We want to be designing specifically for the programs that we have allocated to these spaces.